Good morning. It's While I Sleep Tarot coming to you with the daily energies for this morning, this afternoon, and this evening. And first, for this morning, we have the Ten of Wands. For we have this afternoon, we have the Knight of Wands. No, the Knave. Sorry, of Wands. And then for this evening, we have the Knave of Swords. Okay? So, the Ten of Wands. Usually, the Ten of Wands represents someone who is burdened. And this lady definitely looks somewhat burdened because she has her head down. And she's kneeling on sticks, which I'm sure could not be comfortable. But as we also know, one is, which was what 10 reduces down to, is a new beginning. So, prayerfully, her burden, like she might be burdened now, but after that, something else is coming. I don't know if she ate her ribs, somebody ate them, and they had a drink too. It could be whoever she was making a sacrifice to, her spirit guide said, okay, child, I see your offering, I hear you, I will receive it, and then you'll be able to get up. So this morning we'll be able to get up from a burden and leave it behind us. We won't have to hold our heads down anymore. We'll be able to get off those from punishing ourselves. Okay? Then this afternoon, we have the Knave of Wands, or the Prince of Wands. In other decks, you might hear the Prince of Wands. And he looks like he's giving a smoke offering while also going about his way. So he may have left something behind. Usually a knave represents a message that was given. And so whatever that message was, he left a message and now he moving on. And prayerfully it was a sweet smelling savor, a delightful aroma. It looks as though he came in peace. So I would read this to say that this card represents a person who had a message, who came in peace, because wands does represent, passion and action. So somebody may be leaving us a message that lets us know what type of action we need to take, or what kind of action they're going to take. And then we have the decision to delight from it or not. Okay. Then for this evening, we have the Knave of Swords. So this knave, he looks as if he left his message as well. But he hasn't left yet. He has the message and he delivered it. But he want to make sure you hear it and hear it well. That you really get it. And he probably might stick around to hear the response. So this card is saying that, I have this message, I give it to you, and I want to hear your response so I could give it back to whoever it came from, or so that I can know what to do next. All right. And it also could represent, right, because he wants to know our thoughts about the message. So this is gonna be a day full of messages, a day full of releasing, a morning full of releasing, and the rest of the day full of messages. Okay. So, let's get our numerology deck. See what the number cards have to tell us. I definitely frequent other readers' channels because I've just fallen in love with tarot and energies and just being in the know and understanding. And I still have a ways to go on this journey, but I'm saying that to say that one reader had someone who commented, why don't you guys shuffle off the camera and just get to the reading? and I could receive that. It wasn't my comment, but sometimes you gotta give the people what they want. So I'll try to shuffle as little as possible and get to the reading, because sometimes some people have quite a bit to say and you're like, okay. So anyway, this first burden has something to do with parenting. Okay, maybe you had a bill to pay for your children, or a bill to get rid of, or something about relieving a burden from parenting, which is always good if you get to relieve a burden as opposed to taking one on. So let's feel good about that. It was a burden and now it's going away, because 6 and 3 is 9. And oh, my foot is asleep. 9 represents completion, the end of the cycle. So you start over to the 1. So it's the end of that cycle. The burden is over now, and you get to move on. So this afternoon with the wine is music. And we know that music has all kind of properties. Music can be healing. Music can be, I don't want to say burdening, but it can be heavy. But I'm feeling like this could be a healing message in the music. And so it might deliver, and that we might have a message delivered to us through music that is healing. Okay. And then, wow, okay, so this sword message may be coming from spirit, from inside of us, and telling us about self-love. And that 6 and 1 adds up to a 7. And 7 is the number of spirit. Okay, so we'll get to know ourselves a little better, get a message from ourselves, and it'll produce self-love, even more love for ourselves. So I really like these messages. Okay, and then I'm gonna pick a card from the Universal Wisdom. So I shuffled my first deck, but I didn't shuffle these off camera. So next time I'll try to have them all shuffled. So I'll just get right to the message. Okay. Let's see. Evolution is the card for this morning. All right. I love these cards because the pictures are so pretty. And also I noticed this morning when I was waking up how daylight is coming sooner, and it was just a beautiful ray of light that was peeping through the windows this morning. And I enjoyed that. We are evolving into another spring. The time change is coming up soon, and just all kind of newness. So harmonic concordance, and harmonic reminds me of that music card. Ooh, I gotta stretch my leg. My leg is asleep. Okay. Evolution. I hold energies of evolution from the higher dimensions. My purpose is to assist with healing your masculine, active, logical, scientific side. I invite you to embrace and harmonize the energies of evolution and progress towards your true potential. The masculine side of your being puts your intuitive dreams into action, form, and manifestation. Focus upon small, positive steps. Vibrations of evolution flowing from the higher dimensions are encouraging you to evolve new ways of presenting yourself to the world. Feel within your heart and mind who you choose to be and allow this to manifest. And this card always hits home because I know, excuse me, there's a lot of talk about femininity and feminine energy being released right now, but we also have to be in balance. Like, if the feminine energy is being released, the masculine energy isn't going away, and we shouldn't necessarily suppress it. We have to learn how to utilize them both and not be more in one or the other. So I definitely receive this because, like I said, the femininity is the intuition where you get the ideas from, and the masculine kind of carries it out. And I've always felt that way, that I've always looked at men as the worker bees. We the queen bees, and we have to utilize that energy. Society has taught us that men run it, but really they don't, or it's mixed. It's really not the way it should be. Like, there's definitely some changes that need to go on in the universe. So anyway, enough of that. I pray that you find and look for things that make you feel good today, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Toodles.